My name's Luca Fappani, and my horse's name was All Bets In, and he won the Level 2 Southwest Reining Horse Futurity.
Well, tell us more about him.
So he's a great horse. He was there when I showed up in January at Casey's, and Hannah, one of the assistants, was riding him, and he always had a cool look to me. And then Casey got on him not too long after I got there, probably a month or two later, and he's been training him ever since. And he showed him at Tulsa and the Congress, and some stupid stuff, some bobbles happened both times. So he hadn't won any money up to this point, and Casey was kind enough to let me get on him after the Congress and feel him out and see if I liked him with the potential of showing here. And he fit me really well within the first couple rides. I knew that I liked that horse a lot, and they said I could show, and I just kind of took it easy and tried to put all my stuff on him in the few weeks before this show, and we never really ran into any hard spots. Casey did a great job with him. He felt just right, pretty much just like I'd have him when I went to show, and he showed really good yesterday. He did everything he could. We had a couple of spots that I know can be better, which is exciting, but I was super happy with him.
Specifically, what about this horse do you feel like fits you?
He's so athletic. He's got a great feel. He's kind of quirky, which all the ones that I'm showing this year seem to be that way, and I've been getting along with them. He's deaf, so the random stuff will kind of spook him, the shadows, whatever it is. So he's kind of got that personality, but he's very honest when you truly ask him. So I like that a lot about him, and he's a huge stopper. He's got a good turn, and he's a perfect loper. So there's not much more you could ask for from him. He's a blast.
Can you tell us about that run yesterday?
So I went in, and the first maneuver, the left turn, we weren't really synced up. I asked him, and he didn't really know what I was asking for, so there was a bit of hesitation there, so I didn't get him turned left like I wanted to. And then the right turns, we got that one started better, but he didn't keep his momentum as well, and he was kind of dying off towards the end. And then I had an overturn because he was confused when I shut my hand off. So leaving the middle, we weren't in very good shape, and usually the turns outside were good, but I've still been working on them, and they weren't solid. So those didn't work as good in the pen, but then the rest of the pattern was great. He circled great both directions, and he stopped real big all three times. The last one, he didn't hit the best ground, but he tried his heart out the rest of the pattern, and he still marked that 19.5. And I know that when we line out those other things, that he's got big scores in the tank.
So what's different about showing a horse that can't hear?
It's harder because when they can hear and you want speed or want something changed, you can cluck or whoa or do whatever, and that's kind of their warning before you go to them. Without that, they kind of are surprised when you touch them. So I find that you kind of have to be slower and more patient and just try not to come out of left field, because it's really easy to do that when they can't hear you. So I just try to be slow and patient to where you give them the opportunity.
Is there anything specific you'll be working on leading up to your next event with him?
I'm just going to try to do everything just like I show and keep it simple. One thing I've learned watching Casey this year's show is he just keeps it simple and does the stuff that they need to do. So I'm going to practice walking, stopping, and turning probably quite a bit. And the rest of my pattern I love. Just keep him running long and pure, and keep him the way he feels now, because he feels great.
Who do you want to thank for helping you get here?
I want to thank God first and foremost, and he's given me these opportunities, and he's been able to keep giving this year. This is a horse that I love that I didn't know I'd get a few months ago. I thought for sure I would never touch him. So I'm so thankful for that horse. I'm thankful for Casey for giving me that opportunity, and he's given me great opportunities the rest of the year as well, and for his mentorship, it's been great working for him. And then my girlfriend Peyton, once again at this show, I'm showing a lot of horses, and she's stayed on top of all of them and helped me get ready for the show, and all the details that no one really sees happen, she's been doing. And my parents for supporting me, and my whole team here with the Dearies that helped me keep going, they're all part of it.
Markel has had the privilege of being affiliated with the National Reining Horse Association for over 20 plus years. And fortunately or unfortunately, I've been representing Markel for almost all those years as well. We are a very integral part of the horse industry. We intend to remain an integral part of the horse industry. When you look at organizations like the NRHA and NRCHA and other organizations that we have had the good fortune of representing, it's about what we can do for the people through the products that we have to offer, that being not only livestock mortality, but commercial equine insurance, farm and ranch coverage, and also commercial liability and professional trainers liability. Are they applicable to all? No, but there are so very many people in the industry that can use what we have to offer, and I'm very fortunate to have a team of specialists that work with me for Markel, our Western discipline team, and they offer products for people, Western horse people in particular, throughout the country. We have some other opportunities that are becoming available now with the hopeful addition of a new organization and some new entities, along with some other products that Markel offers as a corporation. Their winery coverage, their camp and path coverage that we've been involved with for years, and I look forward to the next 20 years representing Markel.